wanted a clip, I don't know where I put them. Not in there either. Right, so I really don't know where I put them. Oh, here. Just to basically get my curls out of the way. I mean, I prefer the other ones, the proper styling clips. Hey Presley, hi Lisa. But then whenever I go to my sister with that in, she's like, what are you wearing that for? Well, because I want to. I'm trying to make an artistic expression. Anyway, got that in now. Let's put some of this. For now, I just need cotton pads so we can do skincare. I had a little nap as well, and I've not long woke up. Right, so we're going to go in with the free inner, the pink toner. This is lasting forever. I mean, it's like I said to my sister, do I complain when you tie your hair back in that bun? I said, it's just to get the fringe out of the way. And she went, well, it's not the fringe though, is it? It's the whole side. And I'm like, well, no, it's the majority of the fringe. It's, it is what it is. Yeah, having a little nap never hurt anyone, Presley. I've been busy. I've had a busy morning. Well, a busy day. I want to do a lip combo today, and I want to see if it's going to work out like I think it's going to work out. Hi Sam, how are you? Right, let's put, this is becoming a holy grail. Catrice Caffeine Kick Under Eye Serum, 2% caffeine cooling effect. And I wonder, would it be a holy grail if it wasn't for these, I'm going to call them crystal balls, for these like silver balls. I don't know. All I know is I really like it. And it feels like a under eye mask, but without having to wear an under eye mask. I'd recommend it. At first I thought it had vitamin C in it, but I don't think it does. It doesn't claim to have vitamin C. Just skincare. I use it every day, and I definitely want to repurchase this. This is one of those holy grail products I would repurchase, and it costs next to nothing to repurchase. Hi Marinette. I'm glad you're well, Sam. Right, let's see if we've got another dose of this in here. Innisfree Green Tea Seed Hyaluronic Serum. I still think this is causing me to break out. It looks like we'll have some more for tomorrow. It's like 10 mil is going the distance. Yeah, it is 10 mil. It's going the distance. And then, while that's doing that, I'm just gonna soak that into the skin. So I want to put some spray on next. So that Scent Addict, basically I get a fragrance subscription every single month, and that Scent Addict, the first one I got from last month, I've used it up all now. It was the Burberry hair. And what I'm gonna do, I feel like, is every time I get one each month, I'm gonna pop it into a little bag. I might do kind of a review when I've used it. In fact, I think I will do that. And at the end of the year, we'll be like, which one was the better ones, like ranking them basically. Right. I dread going in with this stuff. Dalba First Spray Serum, hydrated and radiant skin. No one's saying it's not hydration or radiant. It stinks to high heaven. Like, I wore it like before and after. I put makeup on yesterday, and then I was just chilling out and I could still smell it. So you just make sure it's all shook up really well. I don't really put that much on when it's just going as skincare prep. I do more as makeup prep. And then after that, I'm just going to let it set into the skin. But after that, I always wanted to try the Dalba spray, right? So don't listen to me, Sam. Please do not listen to me. If you want to try it, try it. But I personally don't like the scent of it. If you're okay with scents, like there's also this one by the Beauty Crop. This one's got rose in it, and I don't like rose either. I can get on board with this. I just don't think I can get on board with the Dalba spray. But it cost me £16. They're very expensive sprays. I get that there's going to be some kind of scent. Obviously, it's Korean skincare. I get that there's going to be some kind of scent, but I just don't like the scent that there is there. I tried Kayali Eden yesterday. That'll be my next purchase. Either that or Sweet Tooth by Sabrina. I can try all these Sabrina Carpenter ones in and get an 8ml vial. So if I want to do that, I can do that a month. But for this month and next month, I think I want to just try well, I've already got one in my little spray bottle of the YSL Black Opium Glitter. So I'm glad that I don't have to spend an absolute fortune in the risk that I'm not going to like it. You make me laugh, Lisa. The next purchase you buy. Even you yourself say that you don't need any more perfume. But there's that fine line between needing and wanting, I guess. Apparently the aromatic version is more nourishing, but the scent is even stronger. More nourishing, what do you mean? Do you mean more hydrating? More radiant? The aromatic one can just piss off, if that's what that one's doing to me. I'm not coming for you. It's an observation. You can buy whatever you want to buy. Right, I would buy this again. not anytime soon. The Innisfree Cherry Blossom Glow Jelly Cream, I would buy that. Out of all of the things that I got in that set, so I got a cleanser, I got this serum, I got an SPF. I think the only thing I would buy again is this Cherry Blossom Glow Jelly Cream, and that's because it's like, I'd say it's more water-based. Don't you have like vouchers you can use anyway, from previous birthday money and things? Could you not use that? Skincare's on. Right, and then on top of that, no, let's not go in with that yet. Innisfree is supposed to be good. I haven't tried anything from there though. I'd say get the little set that you can get. Beauty Bay do it. I don't know whereabouts in the UK you live. I can't remember, Sam. But Beauty Bay do this little set, and it comes with 4 things. And it's not that much. So if you don't like any of the products, you've not wasted a lot of the money. So Prep and Perfect Pore Smoothner. I'm just going to go in with this now. I like to start with this under the eye area. No more gift cards, but still got cash. I want to use up a few more perfumes first. You can just get it and not use it. You know, I haven't used or sprayed really. I think I sprayed the 10ml bottle of the perfume you got me for Christmas, but I definitely haven't sprayed the bigger perfume bottle. I'll definitely use a 10ml up first. I'm using my Dior up at the moment. I think I definitely want to get the YSL Black Opium Glitter when it goes on sale for Black Friday. And that'll be so much money. I'll just get the 30ml though. What, a Beauty Bay store? Beauty Bay is online. No, I don't think it does, Lisa. Hi, Martina. As far as I'm aware, Beauty Bay doesn't have a physical store. Right, then we'll go in with the CoverGirl True Blend Skin Enhancer. So again, another luminizer. When I say again another luminizer, I don't know what I'm saying because I've not used a luminizer yet. This is more skincare in my opinion. And it gives you hydration. I use 3 pumps of that. Right, so what I'm going to do while that soaks into the skin, I'm going to open my iced coffee. So I went to Heron Foods in the UK. If you don't know what that is, it's a local supermarket. So just a small local supermarket. And I got some Costa coffee. This one's caramel latte. I didn't even realise it was caramel latte. 4 for £2, which I thought was a bit of a steal. And then we went to Tesco and I got some other things there. And there was £5 less, so it was more than double the price. And it's kind of like, why are you getting the same four in there for the same price? So good though. Nice. Nice and cold. Yeah, I better get up and start getting ready for work now. But still listening. No worries. I get confused between Beauty Bay and Beauty Base. What's Beauty Base? I've never even heard of that. Right. Let's go on with these Ulta Beauty Youthful Glow Foundation drops. Ooh, it's all yucky. Smells nice though. This has skincare properties in it and this smells nice. So I'm not like that with everything I use. Did I not put any up there? My eyes are so red. Sometimes I'll have people saying, why are you crying? Don't cry. But today it really does look like I've been crying. I think that's okay for that. I don't know, like both of these foundations, I'm trying to figure out what I feel. I mean, I'm going to use them regardless, right? So we've got the Hydrate Hydra Serum one. That one's in 4 extra fair, I think. This one's more of a skincare foundation. Yeah, 4 extra fair. And then we've got this one, which is Fair Cool. Light buildable coverage, luminous finish. That really is all it says. I'm glad I don't absolutely love it. So if I absolutely loved it, I would want to find a way to have it back in my collection. That's the only problem when I'm drinking now. It moves my foundation. Let's see. I think what I'll do is I'll just put some facial mist, the vitamin C one, on this sponge. I mean, even that I can get on board with. That's got a slight scent. Hi, Huda. So it's not every single setting spray, it's just a couple that I don't like. But if anything's got a strong scent, it just puts me off. I'm okay. How are you, Huda? Right, then we'll do brows. So I just go in with the spoolie and brush them out. I'm glad you're well, Huda. And then we go in with nothing special. It's just the NYX the brow glue. I think if I was to buy it again, I would get the coloured version of this. I wouldn't need like a lot of the coloured version, but because I tint my brows, I think this is really good stuff. It just holds your brows in place pretty much for as long as you want it. Oh, thank you, Huda. And we've not even got going yet with the makeup. I love iced coffee and coffee. Well, not really coffee, but definitely iced coffee. But it does dry you out. Luckily, I've got water as well. Okay, so contour. Contour, contour, contour. You know, I wish I would have pulled out at least one more blusher. I'm not going to do it now. The only blusher I've got is in here and in my Hourglass palette. So maybe we could use the Hourglass palette today. Wow, same, I like iced coffee. This one is the Costa one. Costa Caramel Latte. It's really nice. Very cold. Right. I haven't done concealer, have I? We'll have to do that now. I haven't done concealer. I haven't done powder. I've tried it before. Oh, have you? Right, we're going in with the Glossier Stretch Concealer. It's in the shade G12. This makes a really good serum foundation. Looks like that. On me anyway, it does. If you got the NYX concealer, think about using it as a serum foundation. Especially for the summer months. Like a skin tint. I know people that have got that and that's how they use it up. No worries, Huda. Right, where's that? Okay, so these powders in here are dupes of the Hourglass. So I want to pull that out and use this one especially for under eye. I need a brush for that. I've been looking into skin tints. I want to wear less foundation. I mean, physical skin tint, what do I recommend? I recommend the NYX one that recently came out. That's a good one. But I'm saying it doesn't have to be a skin, like for me, it doesn't have to be a skin tint. I mean, if your skin is looking pretty good, Oh, that's really brightening. I feel like you can get by with a concealer. But if you want a bit of extra coverage, then yeah, a skin tint is definitely the way to go over the summer months. Spring and summer. I mean, in the UK, you don't have to wear a skin tint because we don't barely get any really nice weather. You're so pretty like a model. Thank you, Anna. I'm just trying to think, do I know of any others that I really, really love? I mean, there's a Maybelline foundation that came out not that long ago. That's not a skin tint though. Ugh, go away. Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. The NYX Buttermilk Glazed Soft Glow Skin Tint. So it gives you glow. It's really, really nice. I'm just looking in my drawer and I'm not seeing much. I mean, I've got skin tints that you can get in the UK. This one's also a good one, but it's, I mean, although it goes on light, I think it's a light to medium coverage. It's more, if you want something that's going to last throughout the day, I would say this one. Or if you're not bothered, because this lasts up to 30 hours, that's the claims anyway. If you're not bothered, I'd say go with the NYX. And especially if you want a good glow, because this one's glowier than the Maybelline one. So just thought I'd show you that. Yeah, the next one's good. Let me just go in with this e.l.f. powder puff. Hi, Alicia. Right. Okay, so I think we're done with that for now. Now we're going to go in with the Give Beauty Pick It Up Cream Contour and Powder Bronzer. Going to go in with that side. So that's what mine looks like. Lightest shade you can get. I don't even think you can get this anymore. Start off up here. I mean, I've got to admit, they're calling this a contour, but I think they got that wrong. Because on me, it looks like a bronzer. But we'll put it in the contour areas. I think I'm coming to panic. Right, let's rub that off. I do want more of these brushes. I know I keep saying that. Let's actually rub the foundation off as well. And I've just got a little makeup eraser that I'm doing that with. Okay. Oh, that's a blusher brush. Right, going in with this brush. I think it's meant for foundation, but I really, really like to use it as contour. Yeah, I like a contour brush. I like it so much I've ordered 3 more. I don't spend a lot of money on brushes. anymore. Well, I've spent a lot of money on brushes. I always say to myself, get the BK Beauty ones. There's this set, hooded eyeshadow set. I think they're about £60 for like 5 brushes. And yeah, people say, oh, well, if it's worth it. And you've got to pay for what? You know, you've got to pay for value and stuff like that. But I have got a BK Beauty brush that my friend sent to me. And I don't even use that. I use these ones. Like the eyeshadow set more than I use that. So, yeah. I think the most expensive brushes I've got in my collection are from Morphe. And then Real Techniques. This is a Real Techniques brush. I haven't used this in such a long time. This Good Beauty one, so it was nice to bring it out again. Now we're just blending this in. Taking a drink. When I was in the supermarket, I actually saw some in a cup like that, in a container like that. Some Malibu, which is white rum, for all those of you who don't know, in pineapple juice. And I thought about it. But I've got Malibu at my mum's. And I just thought, well, no, I've not been drinking it. Hi, Cheryl. How are you? Okay, so the bronzer's on. Let's go into the Hourglass palette for the blush. Vibrant Heat. This one here. Look, can you see I've used it all up? But before I do that, let's go in with this Pat McGrath Labs Divine Rose Glow, I think it is called. Yeah, Divine Rose Glow. I want to make the most of using this before I put it back. In fact, I might leave it out for another month because it's a nice colour for the summertime and it's glowy. Let's put some of this over here. Just taking in all of the speech and language therapist, what they said to me on Friday when I went to the appointment, Cheryl. So it wasn't exactly a great weekend. What about you? How was yours? Right, now, Vibrant Heat, this one here. So I want to start panning this palette now. Now that I've used the powder in there. And then we're going to blend those two blushes together. I don't think I'm using the highlighter from this palette. In fact, I could, but have the Colourpop Super Shock underneath. I don't think I like the highlighter in this palette. I think that's the only powder I don't like. Hi Nal. I'm down every weekend due to the meds. Other than that, it was okay, thanks. I hate it, you know, I mean, so much stuff has been happening. I can completely understand being down. Like, just because I come on here happy and smiling, it doesn't mean internally I am happy and smiling. But it helps. For an hour, it helps, you know, so. Right, Colourpop lunch money. Oh, you finish your exams? Wow, nice. So what will you do now? My niece is doing her exams next year. Exactly, I call myself the great pretender. I don't want to feel like I'm pretending though for you guys. You guys are like friends. I don't want to feel like that. But I mean, if I came on every single day and was really, really down and crying the whole time, it's kind of like people wouldn't want to watch. I mean, not as many people are watching as it is. You know, I don't want to put even more people off watching me. No more maths, and we got to do lots of fun stuff. Are you going to college or anything like that? Right, let's go with this strobe powder. I don't really like it. This one here, I'll tell you exactly what it's called. Supernatural Strobe Light. I hear, yeah, Andrea, I don't want pity either. Love you, girl. I mean, I will use this up, but it's one of the least favourite powders in here. Oh, secondary. I thought you'd finish your exams for secondary school. Sorry. So you graduated from, we call it primary school here in the UK. Okay, there's a lot of glow here, which is nice. Right, so we're done with that. Right, I'm going to go in with the eyeshadow base. Move these face brushes. So again, we're just using the Juvia's Place Eye Primer. Yeah, I love glowy stuff too, as long as it doesn't smell to the high heavens. Got a spray at the moment, Cheryl, and it's nice, and it does leave your skin glowy. You'll be able to see it later when I put it on. But to me, it stinks. Lisa's got it though, and she can, like, it doesn't smell to her. And Tammy had it as well, and Tammy said she would rebuy it. It's only me that's got the issue with it, it would seem. I mean, there must be more people with issues with that scent. It's not only me that has got a sensitive nose, surely. It was the same with the Beauty Crop. Rose scented spray. way too much on that side. I'm very sensitive to scents too. I get migraines from most scents and perfumes as well. The issue I've got is I really can't tell you what it smells of. I mean, I guess, you know, if I had to guess, it would be skincare. But I don't know what's in it. I need to find out what's in it, and then maybe I can figure out what is in it and why I'm sensitive. But I think it's just the skincare properties that are in it that are combined and that are kind of my nose is not liking. I mean, I'm surprised really because I do have sinus issues. I'm surprised that I have like sensitive nose problems, because when you have sinus issues, you can't smell as good. I can't smell half the time though, so I'm not a good example. Exactly though, like I said, you know, I've got sinus issues as well, so I'm very surprised. Right. Oh, got him. Crap. I dropped a brush on the floor. I'll have to wash that later. Let me go on with this powder here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my eyes, and then I'm going to spray, and then we're going to put mascara on. I didn't put lipstick on in yesterday's live. I'm like, when I came out, I'm like, you haven't put lipstick on. But nobody said anything as I was saying goodbye. Right, I did want to do a pink look today, but since I'm in a neutral colour, there's a neutral shade in here that we can do. I mean, isn't it gorgeous packaging? Doesn't Morgan just look absolutely gorgeous on that? So it looks like that. So I think I'm going to go in with 8/29. That's what I wanted to say about that when I got to that shade. So that obviously means 29th of August. In the UK, we wouldn't write it like that. So she wrote it as in 8/29. We would write it as 29/8. And then the year. So it's just weird how different countries write things different ways. Oh, my desk is just absolutely full of foundation. That needs a good clean later. Right. Now I don't think I can use any of these brushes. That one looks like it's going to be scratchy. I do want to use that for the lash line. How's the weather been over there? It's been decent here. Last week it was at 86 degrees Fahrenheit. I mean, it's not been terrible weather, but you know, we've had a bit of rain. It's the UK though, Sharon. We never have good weather here. And I don't know what's going on outside. I think I'm going to put, apart from those two and that, I think I'm going to put those two in the wash. In fact, I've only used that once, so that can stay out when I use. So I'll do another purple look at some point because it's more or less a purple and pink eyeshadow. I suppose it depends where you live in the UK, Sam. because like where I live, it has been, it hasn't been that warm. I mean, we did have hot weather, and then it did say that it was going to be raining for 2 weeks, and then it's saying it's going to, like, we're going to be having our hottest weather yet. But they say that every single year. For crying out loud. Do they have to be so noisy out there? Right, I've drunk all the iced coffee. Right. I think I'll go on with service first of all. What I like about this is there's a lot of brown leaning mattes in it. So service first of all. Let's see if we can use, no, it's too, we'll use this one. Yeah, they do say it every year. Neighbours having a party. Could you hear it? It sounded like either a motorbike or a person revving the car. It's like, for crying out loud, shut the F up. And this is just like a white base, I think. Yeah, it's not really doing much. Right, so I used this yesterday and it was such a pretty colour with the purples. Let's go in with Affirmation, this one here. And put that in the transition / crease area. Blend it out nicely. I feel like this brush is too big though. It's alright to layer the colour, but I feel like it's too big to blend. Spray a bit more of that colour down here. And when I'm tapping the brush in the palette, a lot of fallouts come in. And I can't remember if that's all of Odens eyeshadow palettes that do that, or just this one. I love that colour you're using, perfect match for sure. This is why I've done it. I did, like I said earlier, I don't think you was in. I wanted to use the pink colours, and I did have a pink shirt lined up, but I just thought, no, I'll do this. Go back into Affirmation for the left eye. It's a nice neutral. I mean, you know, you don't have to use colours every single time, but I would have been testing these colours at some point anyway. I do want to use every single eyeshadow in this palette. Let's get some water. Just blending out with this again. For tomorrow, I want to get out some other eyeshadow brushes. Just some that blend a lot easier than these. mum was just calling me then before. Not too sure what she wanted. And then when I go there, she'll say, I tried calling you before. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm on a live. Right, I'm going to go back in with service. This one here. I mean, you tell your families you're on a live and you're doing lives and they ring you. I don't understand why people ring when they know you're busy. Just trying to figure out. Yeah, we'll definitely be using Quality Time for the lash line once I've got the shimmer down. So I think it's on, it might be a 5 eyeshadow look. I thought it was only going to be a 4 eyeshadow look, but I think it's going to be a 5 eyeshadow look. Let's get some glitter glue down. So Technique Glitter Primer. So soon I'll be ranking all the palettes I've used the last few weeks, because my drawers are getting full. Once I've used this palette, I'll probably do it actually. Right, then we're going in with the Wayne Goss Precious Opal Pencil. I don't like the fact that you see my ceiling. Let's just have a pink background. You know, I wish I would have painted that when I moved in. Who even paints a back wall pink? I mean, they may have wanted a statement wall and have the rest of the house like a white cream colour, or the rest of the bedroom. And I believe she was a fairly old lady, so it doesn't make any sense to me. Right, let's blend that out a bit. Thank you, Sam. Is it still tacky? No, I think it'll be all right. The piece de resistance, if you know me, like a lot of you do by now, is always shimmer. Shimmer, multi-chromes, duochromes, flippy shades. I always do like shimmer. I think this one's just metallic. I used that one yesterday, that flirt shade. Oh my gosh, it had so much sparkle to it. And that one's more duochrome. So yeah, I think this one's just more like that wet looking eyeshadow. Hi, Lotus Flower. Yeah, I could not. Oh, it is sparkly, but it's more of a topper. I should have put a shade over the top. I'll remember that for next time. Oh my gosh. Right, I should have swatched these before I actually put it on. So we're just going in with as much as I want. So next time, I mean, it is, I would say it's a topper, but also you can really build the pigment up of it. So what I like about Odens eyeshadow palettes, you do get a lot of shimmer with sparkle in there. Hi Sarah. Sorry, I've got one eye on the chat so I don't miss anyone's comments. It's a lovely colour, that. Last time I checked, this eyeshadow palette was still for sale. But I think once it's gone, it's gone. She brought it out first for Valentine's Day in February. And then they sold out, obviously, because it's Morgan Turner and everyone wants to support Morgan Turner. I'm going to go back into Service, which is that, it's just like a plain white. And then people must have been like, are you bringing it back? And when they brought it out in February, I didn't think I'd want it. I went back and forth on this palette because it's expensive. By the time it gets to me, I think it's like £45 or something like that. Do you ever do cut crease dramatic eye looks? No, not so much. I do simple eye looks. I haven't used that yet, that touch shade. That one doesn't look like it's going to be anything special. I've seen a lot of cut crease, like artistic eyeshadow looks on TikTok, and I just think that I wouldn't suit it. Right, so let's get some of this in here. Yeah, it's just like a highlighter shade, like a white gold. That's not to say it's not pretty, because it's pretty, but I would say it's just a normal shimmer, no sparkle. In fact, you could probably get away with using that on your face, if you was of the right skin tone, of course. Right, and then I want to go in on the lash line with Quality Time, this one here, the darkest brown in the palette. And I'm going to try and not go into the imprint. Anyone else just not like go into imprints of things? They want the imprint to stay as long as possible. And I like this brush. It says, is it Zoeva? Yeah, Zoeva brush. It gets really close to the lashes. But it takes forever to do. Because if you can see, it's not a big brush. I mean, I think when it comes to cut crease, yeah, that does give a dramatic eye look, but you can make your eyes dramatic by not doing that, with just bold colours, and even doing a glamour eye look as well. You just got to do what you're comfortable with, I think, when it comes to eyeshadow. Oh, that's some really nice shimmer though. I think it would have looked better with the, what's it called? affirmation shade all over the lid and into the crease, and then that as a topper. I will do that not next time I use it, because I'm only like, this is a no pan left behind style kind of shop my stash. When I'm using a new palette like this, I like to go in every single shade and then I can give an opinion on it. So far, I'll tell you what I've used so far, like between yesterday and today. So I went in with Cuddle first yesterday. I went in with Daydream on the outer corner. The shade Flirt, that's such a pretty shade. It's like a purple to blue shift. And then the inner corner, Heart. I also used Date Night for the lash line. Was that it yesterday? No, I used Crush first. I used Crush before I used Giggle. So that was yesterday. Today, I went in with Service first, and it's just like a plain white. Then we went in with Affirmation, didn't we? So that's that. Then we went in with 8/29. Apparently that's the day that she got married, Morgan. Then we went in with Quality Time. No, sorry. Touch for the inner corner, then Quality Time on the lash line. So I've used a good amount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've used 10 out of the 16 eyeshadows in there. So that's what it looks like. And like I said, we'll be going back and forth in the mattes because I always use the mattes multiple times. But I do want to use the shimmers. I want to use every single shimmer by itself just to see what I think of it. So yeah, I mean, we've got quite a few more looks to do with that yet. Hi George. Right, so what I'm going to do now, like you can see how the skin's looking. What I'm going to do now is go back in with that Dalba First Spray Serum, and you should see a glow. Like somebody actually said you can see it yesterday when I did the live. I want to do this before I get mascara on. God, it stinks. You can definitely see more of a glow with the spray than without. But I can, like I said earlier, can I get on board with that? It's got a very fine sprayer on it, not like setting sprays or even this. This is a facial mist. Yeah, it's got a very fine sprayer on it. Right, mascara. Again, I don't know what I feel about this one, so let's go in with the Revolution Relove Long Lash Lengthening one. I couldn't be without mascara, me, I don't think. If I'm not putting eyeshadow on, then yes. If I've got eyeshadow on, this is really the piece de resistance. Not necessarily this mascara, but mascara in general. Still trying to find my holy grail. The Essence one used to be it, so it's very disappointing that I don't really like it anymore. That's what you get when you try different mascaras. Right, what I want to do is, this is Project Pan lip liner. I want to try something today. I don't know if it's going to work, but I want to try it nonetheless. P. Louise in the shade Crush. I think I'm just going to, I'm not going to fill in the entire lip is what I meant to say. Which I filled most of the lip in down there, but never mind. Now, I normally use this with a Charlotte Tilbury little, can I find it for you? It's here. Charlotte Tilbury. If you haven't watched my Get Ready With Me for the Project Pan, for the That's Expensive Project Pan, you won't know. It's Diddy. This one's in the shade Bitch Perfect. It really isn't much left, so I shouldn't need, if I'm using it a lot throughout the month, I should finish that off. Maybe not this month. Right. Okay, so we've got two of these Kiko. So we've got the Kiko, these ones were both for spring, they brought them out for spring. So we've got Kiko and Dream Euphoria in the shade 02. That's the lip oil. I don't really want to use the lip oil. I want to use this. This one is Dream Euphoria 3D Hydra Lip Gloss. Oh, that's the lip oil, the other one. Like, people have been putting this on, not necessarily this one, but a shade like this on in the TikTok videos or the Instagram videos that I've been watching, and you can see the glitters more if you've got a lip liner underneath. But I mean, it depends on the lighting, I guess, as well. You can see it. Oh, that's such a great lip oil. It's got a bit on the doe foot, which I don't want that contaminated. No, that's a lip gloss, sorry, and the other one was the lip oil. Right, guys, so it's pretty simple on the eyes, I feel like. It's a very nice shade, this one down here. I think it's gorgeous. This one up here is just a normal, I'd say it's more satin than anything. Yeah, I'd say that's more satin, it's not even shimmery. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching, it means a lot. If you've not already liked the video, please think about doing so. And if you're new here, please think about subscribing to the channel, it would mean a lot. And I'll see you all tomorrow for the next one. Bye, guys.